Hi everyone. Raise your hand, I'll come to you if you have a question. Tell me when you're ready at the back. Who's going to kick off?
Hi, Mikel.
Hello.
What does that performance say about your team this time of the year to come to a place like this and get a win like that?
Well, I'm really happy, obviously. Everything is at stake. You have no margin for errors since January. You have to keep winning and winning and winning in any context. And today we have to play in a really special place. That our history wasn't very optimistic about what could happen, but we find a way to win it, and that says a lot about how much the team wants it.
Was it incredibly nervous for you at times, just to see it going on?
Well, yes, because at the end you know that a draw, well, the consequences after that, and when again when there and you really want it, and I felt the team in a really good space before the game. We started the game well, we scored the goal, but that goal, I think it touched something, especially with the duties and the things that we have to do in ball possession, and we started to play too safe, not respecting any structure and not within our purpose, and I didn't like it, and we had to change that, and when we wanted to change it, we struggled to do it. But if you don't have that element of the game to be more dominant and be more present in the game, you have to be extraordinary competing and doing the defensive things right, and I thought on that we were excellent again.
Neil?
Knowing what you do and seeing what you have at Spurs this season, do you see them able to get a result against Manchester City, set things up for you?
My experience in this league in the last 20 years that any team can beat any team, and I lived it in various scenarios in the last day when a lot of cities other not much, and the honesty and the respect that everybody puts in the games is phenomenal, and we know we need a result. We need to do our own thing still in the last game, but today we want to really knock that door and open that box of dreams to live the last and the final day of the season in front of our people, the opportunity to win the Premier League, and something that we're going to live together, and that we're going to do it with players and staff.
Mikel?
Mikel, what does the last week of the season now look like for you in terms of preparing the team for the last day, and even I suppose about Tuesday?
Yes, they are all buzzing there. We really wanted to live that moment, so we say, okay, now we have to end the run, go to the last day, and live that moment. That is part of our journey to have the big chance of winning the Premier League. And we want to experience that. We're going to have a normal preparation like every week to try to be in the best space to compete and try to beat Everton and then live the occasion as well.
Mikel said needing to be almost perfect since they have one loss in 7. How is that when you kick it off, but you're still waiting on that slip up to happen?
At winning, I think encourage you to win more and to be better equipped and better prepared and more confidence to win in different contexts and to grind results in different ways. And they just mentioned it's 27 wins in the Premier League. It's the most in the history of this football club in 130 years. That's not progress, that's history. And that's very difficult to do, especially in the league that we are playing now. So big compliment to all the players and the staff for what they've done.
Just wanted to check whether you were doing any extra work in case it comes down to goal difference.
Sorry?
In case it comes down to goal difference, were you doing any extra work on managing and maybe last?
I don't know. We will prepare now the week, the game, and all the possible scenarios that we can face on the day, for sure.
Okay, last couple. Kai?
Kai said that he's going to be the biggest Tottenham fan ever on Tuesday.
We know we need it, and they are a really difficult team to play against. We just suffered that a few weeks ago when we played them, so hopefully they can do it.
Was Bukayo okay?
Yeah, he should be fine.
Hi Mikel, a lot of people talk about City like they don't feel pressure because they've been there before, but they can, can't they? I mean, this is the week when any team can feel pressure.
I don't know. That's a question for them. We have to do our thing and wait.
Okay, finally, Jamie.
Yeah, you mentioned 27 wins. Obviously, you scored 89 goals as well. It's a Premier League record for us. How impressed are you with the journey that the club has done so much since you started basically as manager?
I don't know. We are now in a moment that we are just the focus is on one thing, is to win it, and we will analyze the season when we finish it and get everything, all the information and gather and try to understand why it's happening, what is happening, and still try to be better for sure.
Okay, guys, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
James?
Hi, Eric. Did you feel like you got the response you wanted on the back of the week that you've had from the team today? What were you thoughts about?
Yeah, I don't like actually reactions, but you have to be always there. You have to always be spot on when you are Man United. But yeah, if it happens, you need a reaction, and the players they gave the reaction. Yes.
So,
What's the thing about keeping Casemiro at centre back? You had some other options that you could play there today, but was he just the freshest, or were the other players not ready to play there?
I didn't have options.
Kambuala?
Was not fit. Just returning from injury is not fit to start.
Did you consider McTominay there, because he's played centre back for the club?
I haven't seen it, but what I heard was not always a success, and I think he's better in that advanced position, higher on the pitch, and also there we had our problems.
Erik started the game with one positive today. Is that right wing position his to lose now?
I think Ahmad deserved it. There was a lot of competition in that position, so he was first. He was injured a long time. He built himself back. And he deserved it. But with across the season with Garnacho, with Anthony, we have options there. Rashford played there as well. But today I found he deserved this position, and I think he played very good. Did what we expected him to do. He was brave. He was creative. Defended very good. So I was pleased with his performance.
Neil?
Erik, I'm not trying to be negative here, but you have lost 1-0 at home to Arsenal.
You are right.
We're trying to look at positives from it because of what happened at Crystal Palace. Does that sort of show the position the club's in, that trying to find positives from one home defeat?
It shouldn't be like this. That is, you are absolutely right. But then I return with all the problems we have, and then when you then analyze a performance, and then you have to. I think you have to see then that we were competitive, but that is not the way we want, of course. We have to win. United have to win every game. But in this moment, we are as a club, we are not in that position, and definitely not this team with all the injuries we have.
Dave?
You're still in 8th position, Newcastle and Chelsea are ahead of you. There's a real prospect of no European football at all here next season. How damaging would that be to the team and to you?
Yeah, it's very damaging. But I just answer the question. That is the situation where we are in. But still, we can get there. And so we have the opportunities, and so we have to take the responsibility, and then you have to switch on any occasion to get this done. And we have to fight, even when the problems are massive, and everyone knows this, and especially in particular positions and lines. But we have to fight for it. That deserve this club, and that deserve the fans. And you see the fans. They were Monday night from first whistle, final whistle, behind us, even when we were 4-0 losing. They understand the situation we are in. Today they were from first whistle till final, they were behind us, and there you see. They see what the problems are, and they see that the team needs backing, that the team needs support. We are in there together, and so we are united, and this is very good. And I think that is the example for us as a team, and what we have to bring on the pitch.
Mark?
Erik, you talk about the problems you've had this season, injuries and other situations, but when you reflect on what you've done this season, do you think you could do anything better yourself in terms of selection or signing that you make? Do you think this is all the players that have been injured, or could you have done more yourself?
That is, any manager can also always do anything better, but also when I'm now 2 years here and I only had one time a full group of players, and you can't progress a team when we have, particularly in certain key areas, so many injuries. It's like swimming with the hands on your back, and then you have to keep your head up above the water level, and that is what we're trying to do. And still, we are in a cup final. This is good, but if you want to progress a team, you need fit players. And you see it on our opponent today. They had only one, not 100% match fit player. And we had so many.
Okay, thank you very much.
See you later.